Welcome to a new era, an era where the sun and wind are powerhouses, reshaping how we think about energy. Over the past decade, we've borne witness to an astonishing shift, a clean energy revolution, if you will. Anchored by the rapid growth of wind and solar power, this revolution is transforming the global energy landscape and how, in many markets across the globe, the costs of wind and solar electricity have plummeted, making them the most affordable sources of new power generation. This shift isn't just about saving money, though that's certainly a plus. It's about a fundamental change in the way we power our world, moving away from fossil fuels and towards renewable, sustainable sources. And the world is taking note. Over 180 nations have now adopted renewable energy targets, committing to reduce emissions and embrace the potential of wind and solar power. Despite challenges such as variable generation and the need for expanded infrastructure, the momentum towards clean energy remains unyielding. And so, we find ourselves on the cusp of a new dawn, where wind and solar power are not just alternatives, but the future. Money talks, and in the world of energy, it's singing the praises of wind and solar power. Over the past decade, we've seen a revolution in the economics of these renewable energy sources. The costs of harnessing wind and solar power have dropped dramatically, making them the most affordable sources of new power generation in many markets. This hasn't happened by accident. It's the result of years of research and development, advances in technology, and economies of scale as the industry has grown. Wind turbines are more efficient than ever, and solar panels are cheaper and more effective at converting sunlight into electricity. But what does this mean for the average person or business? Well, it means that renewable energy is now often the most cost-effective choice when it comes to powering our homes, offices, and factories. In many parts of the world, it's cheaper to build a new wind or solar farm than to keep an existing coal or gas plant running. This affordability has led to a surge in the adoption of wind and solar power. Governments, businesses, and individuals alike are recognizing the economic benefits of switching to these renewable sources. In fact, renewable energy is now able to compete with fossil fuels on price alone, without even taking into account the environmental benefits. This is a game changer. For years, the argument against renewables was that they were too expensive, that we couldn't afford to switch from fossil fuels. But that's no longer the case. Today, going green doesn't mean going broke. On the contrary, it often means saving money. And this trend is only set to continue. As technology continues to improve and economies of scale continue to grow, the cost of wind and solar power is expected to keep falling. This means more and more people will be able to afford to make the switch to renewables, further accelerating the clean energy revolution. With the scales of economy tipping in their favor, wind and solar power are becoming the smart choice for energy generation. Countries worldwide are rolling up their sleeves and getting to work on the renewable energy front. In the grand scheme of things, it's not just the technological advancements and economic feasibility that are driving the renewable energy revolution. A key player in this transformation has been the collective commitment of nations across the globe. Over 180 countries, to be exact, have adopted renewable energy targets as part of their commitments to reduce emissions. This is not just a wave, but a tsunami of change, with governments at the helm, guiding nations towards a cleaner, brighter future. These commitments are not mere words on paper. They are actionable, tangible promises that are changing the face of the energy sector. Governments are not just pledging allegiance to the cause of renewable energy, they are creating policies and regulations that facilitate the shift towards wind and solar power. They are incentivizing clean energy, making it easier for businesses and households to adopt these technologies. They are investing in research and development, helping to drive the innovation that will make renewable energy not just an alternative, but the norm. This global commitment is more than just an environmental initiative. It's an acknowledgement of the social and economic benefits of renewable energy. It's a recognition that clean energy can create jobs, boost economies, and improve public health. It's a commitment to a sustainable future where the energy we use does not compromise the world we leave for our children and grandchildren. What we are witnessing is not just a shift in energy sources, but a transformation of the energy sector. From the way we generate power to the way we consume it, from the businesses that provide it to the policies that govern it, everything is changing. And these changes are not confined to a few progressive nations. They are happening all over the world, in countries big and small, developed and developing. With a global commitment like this, the renewable energy revolution is not just a possibility, but a reality. Like any revolution, the shift to renewable energy comes with its challenges, but also immense potential. The transition to renewable energy isn't as simple as flipping a switch. One of the most significant hurdles we face is the variable generation of wind and solar power. Unlike traditional energy sources, the production of wind and solar energy is dependent on weather conditions. You can't generate solar power without sunlight, and you can't harness wind energy without wind. This means that on cloudy, windless days, energy production dips, which can lead to supply shortages. Then there's the issue of infrastructure. The current global energy network was built around traditional power sources like coal and gas. Shifting to renewables requires significant changes to this network. We need to build new power plants, update transmission lines, and find ways to store excess energy for use when renewable generation is low. But despite these challenges, the potential of renewable energy is staggering. With the right investments and technological advancements, we could reshape our global energy systems in the coming decades. Imagine a world where clean, renewable energy powers our homes, our cars, our industries. A world where we no longer have to rely on finite, polluting fossil fuels. A world where energy is affordable and accessible for everyone. Renewable energy has the potential to not only change the way we generate and use power, but also to address some of the most pressing issues of our time, from climate change to energy poverty. And the best part? This isn't just a pipe dream. It's a future that's within our grasp. Governments worldwide are strengthening climate policies and setting ambitious renewable energy targets. Technological innovations are making renewable energy more efficient and affordable. Despite the challenges, the potential of renewable energy is undeniable, and the momentum towards clean energy remains stronger than ever. From dark coal mines to bright sunlit fields of solar panels, the face of energy is changing. Today, we're witnessing an incredible shift in the global energy landscape. Wind and solar power, once seen as alternative sources, are now becoming the norm. This isn't just a trend, it's a transformation. The rapid growth of these renewable energy sources is not only reshaping our energy systems, but also our world. From the bustling cities to the remote corners of our planet, wind turbines and solar panels are popping up, powering homes, businesses, and industries. They're reducing our dependence on fossil fuels, curbing harmful emissions, and paving the way for a cleaner, greener future. And this is only the beginning. As technology advances and our commitment to sustainability grows, the role of wind and solar power in our energy mix will only increase. The rise of renewables is more than just a shift in energy sources. It's a transformation of our world and a step towards a sustainable future.